Welcome back to 3 Star War Strategy. Your host, Name of the Lord, here with part 2 of the VM vs. EE War Town Hall 9s coming at you. One thing that I did want to note was I made it pretty clear that VM had a chance at the end of war. I forgot to mention that because of the time that the war started, there were several Town Hall 10 attacks left on the EE side as well. So, interesting note. Just wanted to throw that out there. Let's go ahead and get started here. Oh, let's see. Number 18. Got this somewhat new strat that's continued to kind of play out here. Oh, give it 2 weeks. It'll be old news. Still uh, definitely worth watching as some people are still toying with it a little bit. We'll see several of these. So I highlighted the bulk of them. There's one or two I'm not going to show, but regardless, opening this up, that's going to allow his kill squad clear up into here. I still don't know. I still don't know the need for the heal, but and on this attack especially, the heal is so high. I'm not sure it does anything, but you got peeps that practice it using it. So I guess I gotta trust that it's needed. This attack, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it holds the king for a minute or so, for a second or so, but regardless, both sets of double J's, all three of the ADs and the queen goes down. At this point, you could hog it or loon it. Um, he decides to loon it, drops in 2 hounds. That's going to be enough. Most of the time, you're going to see one hound escape without even bursting. So OP for sure. Um, I haven't seen it really played out real well without the higher heroes, though, so keep that in mind. Um, good stuff, though. Uh, there's that pop right there, so good stuff on that uh, timing on this attack here. Not a lot of loons really for cleanup, but you can see kill squad's so heavy. There's not a whole lot of cleanup on this base, and time has not been a factor in almost any of them that I've seen. So good stuff there. You're gonna see. We're gonna scoot on down to 28. You're gonna see some craziness up in here. Look at this craziness. Trying some new things out, I guess. Gonna work for him. 30-30 heroes definitely paying off on this attack, but the whole base is opened up. Probably could have used a jump here and a heal maybe somewhere else or a rage. I know that busting this open, not only do you get a wider break than the jumps, like the radius of the EQ is wider than the radius of the jump. Also, it stays there for a long time. That's why I think the early one is probably not necessary. Just because, you know, that once they're in, they don't have that far to go before that jump wears off. It's not like they're going back. Here this pays off because if they wander up here to kill the queen, they can come back down. But few hogs, few loons, kind of jumbling it all together as needed. I like it. You get the hogs in there to take out, like an air defense or something if needed. Craziness. Sosa Hunter. I think Sosa is the one that came over and chatted with the boys over at VM. I might be wrong. Regardless, that's just craziness right there. Let's go. Let's go down the next one. I think we got another. Yeah, here's another EQ. This one's gonna have hogs involved, but same basic stuff. You're uh, you're opening up a spot in the base that's gonna allow you. Guessing here, I don't remember. Um, that's just gonna allow you to get to 3 of the 4 air defenses, or this guy's got hogs, so he's not even after the air defenses. He's just trying to bust it open so he can get to a bulk of the base. I mean, that gets him to the queen. Um, that's what, 2/3 of the base? I mean, we usually talk about kill squad needs to get 1/3 of the base. Um, and this is, the heroes, obviously the hero level's helping out a lot, but still, I mean, this is like, okay, maybe not 2/3, but close. It's over half. So this is just a crazy strat. We'll have to see how this continues to play out. See if it continues to grow, how bases are going to be changed. I don't know. Town Hall 9's crazy. Every base is beatable at Town Hall 9, and it seems like with more and more strategies being unfolded, such as this, it's just going to get easier and easier, especially with the buff heroes. So solid stuff all around from the 9s, really from both clans. Just a couple 10s came down on both sides. Really nothing. I mean, it could have been a matter of not all the 9s even using their attacks. I mean, I know several 9s 2-starred 10s. So, it's just, it is what it is. All right, let's see. I think I got one more. Number 30. One more we're going to show on this side. This was the only, I believe it was the only one on this side, split hero. I might be wrong on that. You wait till you see. We'll include both the king and the queen side as part of the quote unquote kill squad, and check out how much of the base is wrecked after this kill squad gets through. She's got a decent walk ahead of her, and with the king coming in separately, you're going to notice that wow. Yeah, you're going to notice that the queen, she's just going to keep walking. Well, I don't think he breaks her in or anything. She's just going to keep walking. Um, I just remembered, going to look at queen placement on some of these attacks and see how many walls she jumps over. Obviously, placing her here is not cool, or anything like over here where she's right on the edge. I just not a fan of that at all. But look at the damage done before the hogs are brought in. All this is taken out, so that basically leaves this nice little funnel for these hogs to pass through. And what, I think he's got 2 heals for his hogs. I mean, look at that. They basically went here, as all his hogs did. So that's some serious wreckage by the kill squad there. Great stuff. Yeah, Queen just basically walked around half the base, taking out, all this. That's crazy. Let's head on over to the other side. A little bit more, I don't know, we'll see. A little bit more special attacks, but I guess that side was special too. So uh, this one, same thing. Kill squad and the walk. Wow. Um, 2.5 down to about 2.5 minute raid. That's pretty quick for a walk. I always am concerned about timing on the walks. Always seems to get down to inside 10 seconds left for me. So definitely does a good job on time. It's funny how, a couple of these tacks, I saw 2 healers, 4 healers. Interesting how, you know, it's talked about you only need 2 healers because so many point defense and this, but you add the rage in and ability and uh, the CC troops. A lot plays into that. This here is supposed to help with the anti-queen walk. You could say, well, it didn't work. Well, it kind of did. She is not walking, you know, she's not really going around the base anymore. That just take too much time at this point. Is she gonna come in right here? I don't think she does. She's going back. She's gonna break through a wall here eventually. Um, that's the purpose. I'm calling it the horseshoe. You can get deeper ones. The deeper ones are, more troubling for the queen to walk, but you can't horseshoe everywhere. Um, Only parts of the base. So worth remembering, worth thinking about. He's got 1, 2, 3. Hogs come in and wreck. Not a lot left. I mean, you saw what was left. The hogs basically took out this area here. She walked, kill squad, took out that. That's some heavy lifting. All right, let's move on down. Number 20, another craziness. Dragons. I think he only uses 3 spells if I'm not mistaken. Zach. Um, gonna walk his queen as well. It's almost like standard protocol, you walk your queen. When you got that level 30 queen, it's well worth the troop space. Um, Especially if the healers can last the duration of the raid. My goodness. Um, Doing work for you. But it takes a little time to get these things going. She's moving. Um, 4 air defenses, all right here. This last one here, I think he busts in with the king. There goes the first one. Gets the sweeper, added bonus. Gets the CC troops, definitely wants that. With dragons, you don't have to worry about the queen. Nice jump there. A wall break jump here would have worked. You can get that. You can get a jump this far. Seen it, done it. But the rage there is nice, and then he still has the ability on the king. He's gonna bust through this wall. Um, get that last air defense, and dragons probably came in a hair late, especially since he only had like 5, I think. Um, but all the rages for them alone. That queen, she ain't gonna do a thing. Um, This queen here still up in the middle. Couple targeted loons in the back, and that's it. I think he's gonna save this last spell just because he's absolutely crushed this base at this point. Did he bring? He brought a hound in the CC. I did not see that. That hound is not gonna pop. Probably barely took any hits at all. That's just a overwhelming attack. OP for sure. A couple more EQ attacks to show off just because she's popular at the moment. Let's run a couple of those and we'll call it for the 9s. This one's got the La Loon on the back end of it. We've seen La Loon. We've seen Hogs. I think the last two are both La Loon. 2, 3 hounds. He must only get 2 air defenses. Or no, maybe he brought a golem. Yeah, he's got a golem in the CC. What am I thinking? He's got 2 hounds for the 1 air defense he's not going to get, but still 16 loons. Now think about that for a second. The kill squad's making a deeper push than you would with a standard La Loon attack. You're getting more air defenses than you typically get with a standard La Loon attack, but you're still bringing the same amount of loons as you would. OP. This, I don't know. This is, I might have to test this out with the smaller heroes. Give it a couple tries. I've heard rumors that it might work better with net bases. I don't know. Seems to work pretty good on these anti 3-star bases. So, and these are some of the better bases I've seen in a while coming out of EE. I just like the way they protected their queen on the upper bases. Their lower bases, they didn't care too much about it, but decent job protecting the queen. But in comes the hounds, typical stuff, you know, no loons to drop over here. It's all damage, so definitely wants to start the raid right off the kill squad and then working its way around, you know, standard stuff. But look what little base is left. I mean, some targeted loons were sent in here, and they're done. They're done. That was their purpose right there. Gonna get these, this hound out in front, obviously, and the loons are gonna follow behind him. I think he's gonna get it to pop. It's gonna be close, but just overwhelming with the loons. Needs to hit an air bomb, air mine or something, but to get that thing to pop, regardless. More wreckage. 9's really cleaning house in this war for sure. I mean, you're talking almost 30 heroes all the way down. I believe this is the one. This is not the one. And to be honest, tons of go-hos, sweet go-hos in this war, you know, but we've all seen that a million times. This is kind of newer, so that's why I'm rolling these out. Some of the sweeter attacks. A lot of fun stuff in these Town Hall 9s. I enjoy watching this stuff, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. Looks like Nerds must have won. That's good to know. Busting in here. Get this last air defense right here. Targeted loons with no spells. You get no spells for the loons on these strats. So you definitely want to target your loons, meaning, you know, aim for whiz tower, arch tower type stuff. You ain't dropping loons on cannons and mortars. They'll make their way over there. You don't have anything to speed up the process. No use in risking losing too many loons. Plenty of cleanup troops, so good job there. Good job by everybody. The 9s, y'all did a bang out job. Love the new strat. Thanks for showing it. Thanks for letting me come by and recapping this stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Got a little late on me, so hope y'all ain't yawning with me. Until next time, you guys keep killing it. Hit me up if you want me to come over, show off your stuff. God bless.